Okay, hey guys, how's it going? I'm back. Ladies, gentlemen, llamas, crawdads, crabs, any other forms of, I'm still looking for that seafood I can start calling people, because I have seafood on the brain. I don't know. Anyway, so we have the monthly Knife Club Zippo subscription. This is for April. This is not May. This is April. It's been a few days since I got it, and I've just had a lot going on, and bad on me for kind of holding on to it. Anybody who's been with me long enough knows that I get distracted in 10 million directions, and sorry guys, so it happens. But you can see, like, as soon as it got here too, I was like, oh, let me open it up, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I gotta unbox it, because I was really excited to see what we have. Because you guys have not seen it yet, but there was a Zippo that I saw on Amazon that I could not resist buying for myself and adding to the collection. And I just recently filmed that one. So, let's jump in and see what we have. Now, I haven't opened the boxes yet, so I don't know what we've got in them specifically. But we've got the Zippo subscription. I want the shark. And I want to see what the rest of this acid trip gone wrong thing right there is. So the Zippo subscription, I forgot the actual. There's different tiers. There's 4 different tiers of the Zippo subscription. Okay, so what I am doing is, my go big or go home philosophy. This is the Dragon tier. The Dragon tier is the highest tier, and it is always 2 different lighters, and they usually select from. I don't know how to exactly. Once again, there are smarter people than me when it comes to this stuff. I just know what I like, And so Zippo has different tiers themselves of different kinds of lighters. Some are very premium, limited edition. Some are really fancy with the artwork. Some are, so Zippo's vary in price. You can pick up just a regular old plain, like, brushed finish Zippo at Walmart in the checkout line for like $9.99. There are some that are literally hundreds of dollars. I bought one. Well, I tried to buy one that was the Archangel Michael, beautiful finish. Anyway, it was a one of a kind, and I paid for it and everything. And then they had to refund me, and they're like, "Sorry, we actually don't have this anymore." And I was like, "Oh!" But there's a reason I wanted my St. Michael. He's the patron saint of Rangers and paratroopers, and it's a whole long. Anyway, so what do we have here? So we have Anne Stokes' Gothic Guardian, which sounds like something that's going to be cool, and then we have the Nautical Design. Okay, Nautical Design. What are we going with first? I'll tell you what. Let's do some of this. Nah, I'm mixing them up. I've already mixed up. I have no idea which one is which. Are you guys confused? This is probably the worst, shuffling of 2 items ever. We're just going to go with whatever's in my left hand. And we're going to open it up, and we're going to see what we got. All right, this must be the nautical one. Now, they do a lot of nautical-themed ones in both in the this subscription, but I know Zippo has a ton of nautical themed ones, and I'm not opposed to nautical themed ones, but I'm not a Navy guy, but I don't mind this one actually. So even though there's a lot of nautical themed ones, they're always a little bit different. Like, you can tell them apart and everything, and I like this because you have kind of the matte blue finish on the whole body. And then you have not so much a map. So we've seen one with just images that are nautical in nature, pirate ships, whatever. We have one that looks kind of like a map, but this reminds me of, again, tattoo images, especially on this background here, which kind of looks like maybe like a very pale, very, very pale flesh tone. But sorry, I know I'm pissing some people off. People let me know that I'm pissing them off when I do this, but I did that, so that happened. This is happening. Just come to terms with it. I like the matte finish on this. Feels good. You can feel the texturing on this. This feels like a silk screen kind of print on there. Nice. And then I love looking where you can see, I always say this, Zippos are brass, and then they have different finishes on them. Now, you can buy specifics, special ones that are all steel, or, actual gold or whatever else, but they're all brass. This is interesting because normally you have like a brass plate there, like the Zippo name, but it's whatever that is. Blued. Not blued. God, that was dumb to say, but I recognize that. But you know what I mean. Almost looks like... You guys know that when you have like a brass or copper scales, you get the like the patinaed, the pre-patinaed. It's like got that green patinaed look. But that's pretty cool. And this to me is more of a collection piece. You know, I'm likely to just keep it collection-wise than anything else. So now we've got the Gothic Guardian, which I'm actually... Gothic Guardian. Which seems like something that I'm prone to like, I hope. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, so... These ones with the plate. I call them the plate. I'm sure there's a more technical name. But these ones tend to be a bit more expensive, where they actually take, you know, like it's like a 3D applique where they onlay something to it. And you know, obviously guys, we're not dealing with like rubies or real like, you know, precious stones, but I like it. The glass probably, you know. I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but in the natural light, they have a nice little sparkle to them. Now, I'm not trying to bitch about it, but, you know, Gothic Guardian, I don't know what I was thinking of, maybe a knight or something like that. Here we have a dragon, which, you know, very Gothic, cool. And, I mean, I'm sure that the artist Anne Stokes, like, sure, this is right up her alley. I am not, guys, I'm not smart enough to comment on her style or anything like that. Like, so please don't take it as me bitching about it. I'm not. I had something else in my head, you know, when I opened it. That's all. This is a really nice engraving there, carving. I'm sure it's the original is carved and they're just stamped, you know, but nice detail on it. Like, if you look all the way down to the base level, texture all the way, the texture on the dragon and his wings and everything. I mean, it's a very nice piece. Now, this is something, and again, matte finish on it. I really like the matte finish on there in contrast to everything. I could see I could see a few different kinds of people trying to, you know, carrying this around and enjoying it. I could see somebody that rides a bike. I could see a goth kid in South Park Elementary School flipping this open to smoke their cigarette behind the school going, "Life is pain. Life is only pain." I could also see, like, just collectors holding on to this, too. I like this one. I think, you know, if I was going to pick one in this month, it would definitely be this one. There's a lot going on, and I like watching the light reflect off the different surfaces, and kind of, this is the kind of one that's a cool collection piece, because the more you look at it, the more your eye is drawn to different parts. Like, and it's busy, sort of, but, like, as you look at it more, you realize how detailed that dragon is, and you pick out the little bits of that dragon as he's wrapped around what I'm assuming is this old Gothic cross. And it's actually, you can pick more and more out of, like, dragon from cross and then the engraving on the cross. I'm actually pretty impressed with this, you know, as an art piece on a lighter, you know, the intricacy of that. I don't know. Sorry, I like sparkly things, because I'm kind of like a goldfish like that, and I'm just watching the light reflect off of all the little things. I like this one a lot. This one's cool. I mean, I'm really happy with these. Let's face it, when you're a collector and you're adding pieces to your collection, there might be ones that you don't necessarily like, but, you know, I'm still happy to add them to the collection. I have not gotten a Zippo that I just don't like from this set yet, from this subscription. So I'm not saying like that, but I mean, there are some that I really, really love, and there are other ones that I'm just like, hey, that's cool. It's not my favorite piece, but I'm really glad to have it in my little Zippo collection now, because that's growing, and, you know, it's a kind of a collection that the more I add to it, the more I want to add more of them to it. Does that make sense to you guys? Am I saying that right? So these are pretty cool. So I always put a link to the Monthly Knife Club in the video description, because I just believe it's run by a decent guy. You know, I'm not affiliated with these guys. I don't have a link like that or anything, you know. This is not, boy, did I take some flack for doing a partnership with my Patriot Supply. But you know what? Like, this isn't a partnership or anything like that. it's a good business. It's a good subscription, and it's run by a decent guy who cares about what he does. So I don't mind saying, I think you guys should check it out, or not. You spend your money the way you want, but I've been really happy with it, and I'm really good. So, what do you guys think? So if I were to ask you which one you liked better, I have a feeling most people are probably going to like the Gothic Guardian, because it's just, there's more going on. But anybody like the nautical one? You know, just sort of for its theme or its kind of simplicity over the Gothic Guardian. Just curious, just kind of want to gauge what you guys like to see. That'd be interesting. Shout out, as always, to my Patreon guys who, listen, I give them shout outs whenever I can. I mean, definitely if they have funded a fun adventure video that you're seeing, but I also try to just remember anyway, just to say, hey, thanks guys, because so much of what you see on my channel is here because the Patreon guys and their contributions and everything. So thanks to that cool team. They are awesome. And I'm going to have to do another giveaway just for them coming up soon, but that's neither here nor there in this video. I really am curious what you guys, what have you guys thought so far? I think this is maybe now we're at about 6 months of this subscription. So what do you guys think of the monthly Knife Club Zippo subscription of this Dragon tier? Are you enjoying it? Is it something that you would invest your own money in? Or is it something that you just like watching me kind of unbox to see what they've got from month to month? What are you guys, like, so now that we're like about 6 months, maybe 7, I don't know, but about 6 months into the subscription, what do you guys think of the subscription that we've been doing? Because, I mean, I'm going to keep doing it because I really enjoy unboxing them and I enjoy adding them to the collection, but I really do want to know what you guys think. So, as always, you are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.